Let's talk it out. We're so glad to have you tune in, and the reason being is because we have so many interesting guests that nobody is aware of, and we want to create an awareness for everybody because it's so important. And the guests that we have on do magnificent and extraordinary things, and that goes as well for the guest that I have this evening. You guys will be completely awe-stricken when you find out who he is. So before I start,
there was probably millions of people that have seen him, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to be special.
But yes, I'm just saying,
yes, of course.
You're going to get to know more of him because it is inspiring. Definitely inspiring.
Yes, but we're excited because he's on the show. That's why I'm excited.
That's right.
Because of that. So before we start, I would like to thank our sponsors, because without a sponsor, I mean, we'd be happy. We'd love doing what we're doing, but we'd be a little sad because we have no sponsors. So, but we are happy all the time when our sponsors show us the love.
Yeah, I mean, I can translate that to give me the money.
Oh, so bad.
But
Manny.
look, I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'm honest. We love doing the show. We would probably do it because just being in the room with such inspiring people is amazing.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's equipment here. There's stuff that has to be paid, and a little bit of love with some money definitely helps.
Makes the distinction.
It goes a long way. And you know what? We definitely try the best that we can to promote our businesses because it's a small little community.
Yep.
And we try to, we try to promote them as best we can and refer them business because they're fantastic. We vet all our sponsors to make sure they are quality.
Yes, they are. And our sponsor this evening, we know
him.
He
He's
is
the
quality.
best. Yeah.
So everybody knows him by now, Van Cropsel. Thank you so much, Van Ekip Cropsel. You want your house sold, you want to buy a house. This guy is definitely the go-to. I mean, he's well informed, he's very organized, very meticulous, and he is a go-getter for his clients. So he definitely paves the way to excellence. So anybody who wants to reach Van, it's 438-402-9471. Van C at remax-quebec.com or his website vancropsel.com from Remax Alliance. Thank you so much, Van. It's always very appreciated, and you've been with us for a while now, so it's always appreciated. Thank you so much.
And he does residential, he does commercial, he does all. He can buy or sell anything.
Yeah,
and he's amazing.
He's very versatile, and I think
Absolutely.
whoever has him as to represent them, you're very fortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, he's quite the powerhouse when it comes to negotiation as well. So, thanks so much, Van. And now we will begin our podcast. So this evening, I have the pleasure to introduce somebody with an extraordinary talent. This is, in terms of, you look shocked.
You look shocked.
What are you talking about?
Me?
Me? So without further ado, I will introduce my next guest, Mr. David Menes Rodrigues. Welcome.
Hello, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. It's it's nice to have you. And the reason why I think it will be very interesting is I also find that what you do is very inspirational to many people, the type of artistic work that you do. So I think it's going to be very interesting. So I'm going to start off by saying, who exactly is David Menes Rodrigues?
Yeah, long story. Pull out the list.
Woo!
Well, I come from Spain, from Madrid, and I was born in a kind of like, the kind of city, small city, just close to a big city, right, on the north.
Yeah.
You could call it Laval.
That's
funny.
That's where we're from.
That's it.
The name is San Sebastián de los Reyes, San
Okay.
Sebastian from the Kings.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And I was born there, but I have a big family, and I think a lot of things of my personality come from this complexity of family that I have. My parents are psychologists.
Oh, nice.
Psychologists, and most of my family are into the social, into the analytics, into politics as well, but always with this kind of, entrance and vision about changing for good things, right? For better things.
Okay.
So Yeah, I come from a family that love to talk, love to think about how to change stuff, and also they are very open-minded,
Okay.
and that made a lot of who I am, because I am the first like artist in the family, but thinking, you know, back, it's not a big surprise because they are artists, and I like to say that everyone is a creator.
Yep.
Somehow, you know, we are all creators,
Yeah.
and we just need to open that door just to create something. We love to create things, and we you know, when we create something new from us, we feel good, and I think that's something that made the reason to start creating.
Yeah.
But all my family create,
Yeah.
create different ways of changing the world for, you know, for the family,
Yeah.
or for the people that are, you know, close to the family.
Yeah.
And it has been always, you know, an open family that welcome many other people around. So, and that's kind of what circus is, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
family made of people that are not really family.
Yeah.
But they include everyone
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So I am a circus artist, I am a creator, but I am basically someone that is very open to any kind of experience and to any kind of people, and that makes my, you know, my personality.
Nice. That's very
So
interesting.
so your parents, I mean, it seemed they were psychologists. They did the school route, of course, in terms of psychology and all of that. And you're saying they were open because they saw probably the art in you. They saw the artist in you, and you wanted to. They were open to it. Like my parents, I wanted to be an artist, and they were like, "No, you gotta go to work," right? And it's nice to see that when parents embrace, because the life of an artist is not always easy.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
it's up and down. It's you never know. You could be, when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. You know, COVID hits, and it's the artist that pays the first thing.
Yeah.
We're the ones that suffer the financial consequences. So it's nice to see that your family life and your home life is what shaped you to be this amazing artist.
Yeah.
So at heart, are you you're a circus artist? Is that what you would say is your art?
Well, at first, you know, when I started to create stuff, it was more about writing.
Okay.
Little stories, tales, poems,
Nice.
and then, yeah, I wanted to write little stories, and then I started to move, to dance. But you know, like this is teenaging, right? I was 14, 16, and I don't even, you know, like I didn't want to be an artist. I've never wanted to be an artist. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know circus exists really as a career or something like that. I remember that I was really amazed when I saw acrobatics, you know,
Yeah.
like Barcelona Olympics game, and when I saw the Spanish acrobatic team, I was like, I want to do that. That's the first time, you know, I say like I want to train that, but I couldn't have access to a school close to me,
Okay.
because we moved from Laval. From Laval, we went to
Saint Jerome.
Saint Jerome.
No, a little bit farther. We went kind of like
Saint Sauveur.
Saint-Sauveur, a
Tremblant.
little bit, almost Val David, between Saint-Sauveur and Val David, you know?
Okay.
Wow, that's a
Okay.
trek.
All right.
Yeah, that's long. That's
1
far.
hour, you know, a little bit closer, but you know, Spain is different because it's smaller.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's say Saint-Sauveur,
Okay.
the beginning of the mountain, and then I was alone. I didn't have friends. I was, you know, a lot of time alone in a big house. It was new. I needed to make friends. I played a lot of soccer and stuff like that. So I had my you know, like things to offer to a new place.
Okay.
But most of the time I was alone. So it was a moment, I think, in my life that I started to read a lot and write.
Nice. Okay.
That happened when I was, from 14 to 16. Then I started to make friends,
Yeah.
and things start to open, and and then the first things about circus happened, but without that name. It was just, I was with friends, having fun, and then I had, this kind of balls that you do massage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I was, guys, I think if I move my hand like this and I don't throw the ball, I just move my hand, the ball is going to go to the other side and it's going to stay. And I've never seen that before or anything. It was just like a flash thinking.
Okay.
Like imagination, you see it, you imagine that, and you are like, I don't know why I think it's possible. And my friends were like,
Let's go play soccer.
whatever. We were not anymore into soccer. We were drinking calimocho, like wine and Coca-Cola, this drink from Spain. We were just doing party and smoking joints.
Yeah.
That was the park thing.
And nothing changed for me.
I was gonna say, Vanny, right up your alley.
16 years old.
Yeah.
So I was creative, and then I did that, and I did it.
Yeah.
And I was like amazed by this possibility of imagining something and just doing it. And a little bit later, I did a flick like this in the same way. Guys, I think if I jump back and I hit with my hands, I think I will come back to my feet.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I did it.
Oh, it's cool.
Without any class or school or anything. I just like throw myself to that.
Okay.
Those two events, in my life, 16 and 17 years old, were the beginning of my experience with manipulating or acrobatics. But that's it. I didn't think, I want to do nothing
wow.
about that. So yeah, that's, that explains a lot about me, writing, poem, a lot of analytics, psychology, philosophy, and then a spirit that sometimes it creates something.
Yeah. And so from that moment that you realize that this is a gift, something that you were inspired to do, how did it move on to present day, who you are now?
Ooh.
Let me drink this one a bit.
That's a big question.
Yeah, that's
loaded.
a big question.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how much time we have, but
It's okay, talk.
But-
yeah.
it's like when I was 19, I was a little bit lost, I wanted to maybe study philosophy at the university, but I was not even going to the classes in Cégep.
Yeah.
Like the last year, I think with my friends, we didn't go to almost any class in the year.
Here we call that Dawson College.
Yeah, and imagine Valdavid, like imagine if you cross the street, like you have the school, or the other side you are in the middle of the mountain, and you can go with your friends, smoke one of the finest weed or hash from Morocco, and like be with the girls, and we were doing graffiti.
Sold.
I was writing rap. I started to write rap when I was 19.
Wow.
And so we were practicing and we were having fun. That was what we wanted to do. And then my aunt from Quebec, because she moved to Montreal in the late 80s, something like that. So she told me many times, come here, you can learn language, la la la. Suddenly my parents say, cling, we need to put David somewhere else.
Okay.
I was not getting, I was not getting there. I was just like,
Something's not right here.
festival, like please. So yeah, do you want to go 6 months to Montreal with Lourdes? And she's cool, It wasn't, for me, it was not like they're putting me in the in the army,
Yeah.
No, and I didn't know anything about Montreal, not really, but I learned that I could, I could have classes, English classes.
Yeah.
So I came here, and I was, YMCA, different English schools.
Yeah.
And I met a Mexican girl.
Ah.
And suddenly she said, "Look at this guy in the park," and we were in Parc Montreal.
Montreal, yeah, the park.
On était au Tam-Tam, quoi.
Yeah, there it is.
So she said, like, "Look at this guy with a ball." And then I saw the same thing that I did a few years before.
Ah, nice.
I saw that going on. And she told me, do you want that we buy a ball and we learn? So, yeah, whatever. We went to Valet de Coeur. This store, Valet de Coeur, c'est Saint-Denis Montréal.
Okay.
Presque dans le coin. Bon,
okay.
C'est des articles de magie and some juggling stuff. They have juggling, like contact juggling balls. So we bought plastic balls like this, and that was my first ball. And then I started to play with it. She got bored about this thing really fast. But I was like, I like this thing.
Yeah.
And then, a coincidence, my aunt has a really good friend, and her daughter was in the National Circus School of Montreal.
Wow, isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
She was almost in Cégep, or no, in the first year of Cégep, but she had done like the whole life there.
Yeah.
She started when she was 9. So my aunt organized a dinner with this girl and friend, and we were there. And then, I had dreadlocks, and
Oh, wow.
Really?
I promise, I had dreadlocks. I was just writing in my notebook songs. I was writing a lot of songs. I was trying to find something to smoke in the Mont Royal with the people there, and she looked at me and say like if you wanna do circus, like forget about this school, because you need to start very young, and you are 19, you just have a ball, you don't know anything about it. So, but there is this Verdun Circus School.
Yeah.
It's a preparatory school. They have classes for adults.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you could take like a recreational class, and just once a week, just have fun there.
Okay.
And I say, okay. I didn't want to get to anything. I didn't know even circus career exists. So for me, it was just like my aunt tell me, "Do you want to learn circus?" I was like, I have a ball, and that's it. I didn't know anything. I had this experience going to Verdun. The metro is
Yeah.
de l'Église.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, and in this metro, I was singing, I was rapping, like this with my dreadlocks, wearing colorful
fit
colors.
right in.
And actually, many people saw me doing that.
Yeah.
So some people were going to the school, some people were just, like people that I met many
Last
years
years, yeah.
afterwards, So I kind of saw myself there. I was very open, like heart. I didn't know anything would happen, but that was the beginning, because when I got into that school and I started to train, in 5 months later, I was juggling 5 balls. I was getting quite good with the contact ball. I was doing handstand. I was doing the basic of acrobatics, trampoline, some aerial. Like in 5 months, I learned a lot.
Wow.
The people that were more experienced than me, they look at me and say, "David, do you want to come, to have a beer, eat pasta, and juggle?" So
Wow, what a combination!
and I started to juggle like with really good jugglers every night. Those friends they are still my friends. They are my best friends here.
Wow.
From Peru, from Uruguay, from Quebec, and I learned a lot very, very, very fast, and few of them told me, like, we saw you.
They saw the potential.
We saw you in the metro. No, we saw you in the metro singing, and we say, like, hey, we want to meet this guy, and you were going to the same place than us.
Oh,
So they were
nice.
going to the school, I was going to the school, and one teacher there, I will always remember this. He's a very important professional right now, Cirque du Soleil, Cirque Eloize, he did everything. He's a teacher at the school. He told me, David, like, do you wanna go to the top, right? Like, imagine me, you know, left dogs, colors, like
balls in hand,
leggings.
weed.
Like, I was a hippie punk, you know. I'm like, what? But that question made me question myself
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the first time. What do I want to do with this, you know?
Yeah.
And just to finish that beginning of launching, the thing is, before leaving, I had one little contract, because then I realized I was the only person in Montreal that was doing this contact juggling thing.
Oh.
There were a lot of jugglers, they were doing things, but you know, the crystal ball, like really soft and doing that, with my kind of energy, really open-minded from Spain, I was the only one.
Yeah.
So someone asked me, do you want to do this contract? And it was like $500 for 1 hour animation, just
Yeah.
being there and
Wow.
playing. And it was the first time I got paid.
To do it.
I got paid, Before that, I think I did 1 month selling fruits in a little village. And imagine, I was like not really good. but I was
Juggling
like,
mangoes.
Yeah, I didn't sleep. Yeah, do you want I'm watermelon? Yeah.
I can juggle them.
Give me a good one. I was like, good one.
Yeah.
So that was the first gig, and my second gig was with Cirque du Soleil, doing an animation, $500, and
Nice.
going to
Wow.
a nice party with all people that I loved. And I was like, okay, wait. I came back to Spain, and I really, like, that changed my mind. I was
Yeah.
in a little village in Madrid,
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's changing.
So yeah, I started to think about it, It was not even started in my mind to have a career about it. That came later, but I was, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
what,
Wow.
what can I do to keep learning?
Yeah.
I want just to keep learning, right?
So from that moment, because I know you've escalated into many other directions. You've become choreographer. You also do your juggling. So what is it the most of everything that you do that stands out?
Well, I guess that the first thing I started was the contact ball.
Yeah.
So probably that's the thing that it's very particular, the way that I do it.
Yeah.
I am not like one of the best in the world at all, because the juggling became like a skateboarding or something like that. There are many tricks, many ways of doing it, many professionals that are evolving the technique. But it's been 22 years that I do this.
Okay, so the contact ball, can you show or explain the contact ball?
Yeah. I brought one ball because, of course, I thought that this could happen.
Because you knew it.
I
It was
did.
coming.
You didn't ask me. That's the truth. But
That's the psychology.
I didn't bring, the wheel. I didn't bring my dildos. I didn't bring other stuff. My kids. I juggle my kids sometimes.
But in the car, maybe.
But I brought this.
So what is a
this ball.
contact ball?
Yeah, that's what. Oh.
Oh.
So this is a medium size. It's not a big one. This is something that was created really to juggle, because there were only crystal balls and they are very, very heavy.
Okay.
And if you throw them and it falls,
Falls, yeah.
Yeah.
it breaks. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. So, it was like a new thing. Do you remember, the film Labyrinth?
Labyrinth,
yeah.
yes.
So there was a juggler behind, what's his name, like the singer.
The main actor there, right?
I think, was it Tom Cruise? No.
No. It's the come on. The punk singer, yeah.
Hang on. We're going to figure it out right now.
Lisa's on the research.
I've seen Labyrinth, but I can't remember who the actor is.
Yeah, he died. It's a very important singer that this
David Bowie, no?
David Bowie, right?
David
Yes,
Bowie,
yes.
yes.
So David Bowie was there, amazing movie, but behind him, it was Michael Mosen. Michael Mosen created this technique,
Okay.
playing with these small balls, big ball like that. The thing is that contact juggling, right? So it needs to be in contact with your body.
Okay.
You don't throw the ball.
Okay.
Boom!
Now I understand what
Yeah.
Then you
Okay.
can mix, but there are terms for everything. This is contact.
Okay.
So the idea is that you, like contact dancing, you move and the other moves in the opposite direction,
Okay.
or something that you create, So you
Yeah.
give an impulse and the other react. Like a person, it's a ball.
Yeah.
So I move, for example, back.
Oh, I get it. Oh, wow.
So it's not like making the ball falling. I don't know if you get it with the camera or not, but
Yeah.
the idea is like you move and you find other points in your body where the ball can stand,
Oh, nice.
right? And then if you make it fall because you go too far, you always have another part of your body that is gonna catch.
Okay.
So you don't take risk normally because you are not throwing. But you need to make it fluid, and you need to have different points in your body where the ball stands, right?
Okay.
So you practice those points, and then you bring the ball to the other point.
Oh, cool. That is so cool.
And then you practice another point.
Oh.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, wow.
And then you, like, this is the same thing, closing, closing, closing.
Oh, wow.
And then you make it faster.
It's almost hypnotic, eh?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it is
Oh my
awesome.
God, look at that. Look how beautiful that is.
So this is the first thing I did when I was 16,
Oh, cool.
and then you develop from there.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you make it look so. It looks so easy.
Oh my God, that is. Oh, shit. You see the fluidity? That is beautiful. Oh.
Wow, that's you can tell, eh? You're really.
Oh, shit. That is so awesome.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God. That's.
And then you go to other places. I have my jacket, but I don't know if you like.
Oh, he wants to do the
I want
arm
to
thing.
strip. I can strip here.
Hey,
Bunny
man.
loves that.
We're on YouTube, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is cool.
Oh my God. That is so hard.
Oh,
Hold on a sec. Hold on.
there you go. Oh,
That is so cool. Oh, holy shit.
wow, that is awesome. You really have to be balanced. Holy Jesus. That is so neat. That is so neat.
He's gonna do the podcast. Like, he's gonna do the whole thing with a crystal ball on his head. But he can't laugh too hard because he's gonna shake.
Whoa!
That is so wild.
That is
wild.
amazing. Oh, new crevices. Dad, look at that. Oh,
So you always have to. Oh, okay.
oh shit, so amazing.
That is awesome. Oh my God.
That is so cool.
You know I have to go and get me one of these.
Wow, and so cool.
That is wild. That is awesome. Oh my God. Yeah, this is gonna go on the wall.
No. I explained at the beginning. The thing is, you don't take risk because you don't throw the ball, and you don't make the ball fall to some place.
Okay.
You move your hand from one stable place to another stable place.
I'm not stable. I'm
Yeah.
not stable hands.
Yeah, and I will do it again. Like, you don't go lower. You need to go to another point.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have this point, it's not practice, but you have another point that could be your hand. So the thing is learning to move under
Yeah.
instead of, like
The
throwing
body
the ball.
going.
So you bring the ball back and then you catch.
Okay. That looks
This-
easy. It looks easy.
It looks, but the thing is like mentally, we always wanna like
Yeah, exactly.
fall, but it's not that. You move backwards. And when you learn that, then start to be
That
fun.
looks so easy. I'm
because
grabbed there. I'm like, oh
it's,
God.
it's not me going, throw the ball up. It's my hand.
That is so
That is
fluid.
wild.
Look at
Oh
that.
my God.
And then when you learn that, it's you that move.
Do
That
you?
is so crazy.
So don't take risk. Be always ready. So maybe it falls. So you could start like this, but the thing is that it's you moving.
Oh my God, that looks so, look at that. It's crazy. That is crazy.
One try.
Oh boy.
Towards me.
No
sure?
pressure. No pressure.
Are you
Towards
sure?
me. Open the hand. Yeah, that's the first thing.
Okay.
So you have one stable. Now the idea is I'm gonna catch it, but bring your hand backwards. That's the goal. Yeah. Without being scared. Yeah.
Okay.
Backwards. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was really sad, but okay.
No. No.
I
you-
tossed it. Yeah.
And the
I'm a
thing is,
tosser.
that's
Okay,
the
so it's
hard
like
thing.
this.
Is tick 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 tick.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it.
And you're
like-
gonna feel it when you feel that thing. Like actually, you are in contact
Mm-hmm.
with the ball. That you are in communication with the ball. Then it becomes fun.
Okay.
So yeah, try that.
Oops.
And try that a little bit. But be always.
Okay, you
It
know
can-
what?
it
Let
cannot
me,
fall.
Let me put my hand there. See, can't fall. With me, anything is possible.
Open your hand. Yes. Yeah. Trust this thing I'm telling you. Like very. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, little by little.
Hey, look! It's going back and forth.
I'll watch him do it for.
And where is your hand? Where is your hand?
My-
The other one. The other one.
The other one's here.
So when you go to the end of your fingers, take with the other one, and then be in balance.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
balanced.
and now with the other one. Yes, and then with this one. Yes.
Here, you take them all.
No, but you did it.
Yeah.
Well, she did it. Kinda. I won't pay for that. I'll
No,
watch you.
yeah.
I'll pay any amount to
It's
watch
the
you.
beginning of that, and
Well,
that's,
he did it when he was 19. But
Yeah.
but that's the thing that you realize something
Oh my
new.
God.
It's a new way of thinking, your body or how you play with a ball, and then it could become something that you are like, I wanna keep doing this.
Well, I find the reaction is right away to sort of hold on to it or just go back. Like, try it. You want.
It's
I'll try
weird.
later.
It's like it's not me going like push the ball. No, I'm
It goes
going
on its
under the ball. I move.
It's like the ball doesn't move, you move.
It doesn't move.
Yeah,
because
but it's
I-
not as easy as you think.
Oh, I know. It's
Yeah.
definitely.
I move up with my fingers, so the ball goes up.
See, but you're balanced. Me, I'm like a little crazy.
Because I practice many points, this one, the
that's
first
right,
time I
it's
was
all-
like, okay, I need to learn this one. So you are like this, and then it becomes easier.
My
Then
God.
you start to, okay, I'm gonna start to move, and then like I can spin, I can
Holy
do many
shit.
things.
I think
I
that's
can
more-
have 2, 3, 1 there, 3
You,
there.
oh,
like-
you do multiple?
yeah, sure. I mean,
Like
yeah.
nothing. Yeah. Sure.
No, I mean, I did the National Circus School of Montreal as a juggler and as a clown, and my discipline were balls. So the thing was, to juggle many balls and be, mixing this technique with
Yeah.
throwing
Do you
balls.
do you do the throwing ball juggling as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you create, like, you'll take music and you can create a whole act with those balls and a whole choreography with music and the balls? Is that what you do that as well?
With music?
That's what I learned to do in the circus school. I
That's
learned
beautiful.
during 3 years to create an act with mixing, anything that I wanted to do. I had the chance to also be friends with, we were also doing some party during the circus school. I was 23 to 26, and I was with a couple of friends that maybe like Alexandra Streliski.
Alexandra Steliski.
Alexander Strelitzky is one very good pianist that he just got Artist of the Year, the Junos, all the like the important prizes here in Quebec.
Yeah.
So she was my friend, and we were playing piano, singing, creating all every weekend. And she did the music for my last exam, like my first
exam, yeah.
full act with juggling. The music was Strelitzky.
Oh, nice.
And that act, was, the beginning of me as a creator, in front of big audience, because we presented that in Tohu. Tohu is this round circus theater, big room that is, I think, is the biggest in North America, the biggest circle theater in North America, besides Cirque du Soleil and besides the National Circus School.
I know exactly.
So that was my, my diploma.
Nice.
Being on that theater, and you can find all these videos, like my exam at the school, and then the Tohu final show. This is all in YouTube.
Under your
Yeah,
name?
he does. He does have. I saw
all
your
So
video.
we're
all
gonna
these
put the link,
acts are in YouTube, and that's the beginning. And even all my tries, during the school, I have videos in every exam, every part, evaluation. I put everything on the net, so you can follow a little bit how I evolved during that time. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's not easy.
What? Oh my God, no.
It's
anything.
not easy. You make it look so simple. And when I held it, I'm like, okay, what do I do?
Oh.
I was panicking. Ah! So in terms of, I guess because you also mentioned that you started another, you're a choreographer, but you also have your own teatro. So tell us a little bit about that you've evolved from, you did your Cirque du Soleil, and then you evolved again further as an artist. So tell us more about that.
Well, this first gig, it was 2002, right?
Yeah.
Then I got into the National Circus School in 2006. Those 4 years in the middle, many things happened, to make me go there. I did the Madrid Circus School. I did 1 more year in Verdun, like a preparatory, that I learned a lot. Then I tried twice the National Circus School exam, like the audition.
Yeah.
And I got there as a clown and a juggler. And I did 3 years of school. When I got out, that moment that we were talking about, I had the chance to work with Veronica Melis, one dance choreographer here.
Nice.
And I had the chance to work during those years to many dance and theater and circus choreographers that are in Montreal, So the people that goes out, the artists that goes out from this National Circus School, we have the chance to be watched. Then I had the chance working with Veronica. Veronica was going to do one creation. The first creation of one creator that I love is Daniele Finzi Pasca. Daniele Finzi Pasca did like the first 3 important shows of Cirque Eloize.
Okay.
I don't know if you know about it, but Nomad, Rain, and Nevia were big hits, and Daniele was the director. Then he got called from Cirque du Soleil to do Corteo.
I heard
That's
Corteo.
it's still going on.
Yeah,
Still going
Corteo
on,
is still
yeah.
going on.
So that director, Daniele, said, David, do you want to do the new creation also with Veronica? So in the same year after the school, I started a new creation in Switzerland for Donka, a show mixing circus and the story of Anton Chekhov.
Wow.
Anton Chekhov. And that I did that show for 10 years.
Wow.
That was the last show I did before the pandemic. Like the show that was cut because of the pandemic. We were still doing Donka about Anton Chekhov, and we did also 3 other tour shows that last for a long time, and 3 opera performances in San Carlo, St. Petersburg, and Geneva. Amazing. and we did the Winter Olympic Games in Russia, in Sochi. You know, the closing ceremony of the Olympics.
Wow.
With the same director, with the same company. So those 10 years were
Magnificent.
big, right?
Incredible.
Yeah.
While I was doing that, I was performing, doing many galas and events with Cirque du Soleil. I went to, you know, all the anniversaries of Cirque du Soleil. I went to Guy Laliberté's house, you know, to do animation for the, you know, for the
Okay,
for the
I
friends.
need to ask this. I'm
So,
sorry.
you know, many experience during all that. So a lucky guy that was starting circus at 19 years old, you know.
Yeah.
And the first thing that I received as a comment was like, "You will never get
I
into
remember-
this
oh my
school
God.
Because of your age.
because it's too late."
Oh my
So
God.
that, you know, that's the part that I don't understand.
You see, people have a
it's-
tendency to just go in a direction where they see impossible or difficult.
Well, I think I'm going to say it from what I understand in the sense that we know the amount of work it takes to do something. So the people that make it, they generally, most, not all, start at a young age and they do 8, 9, 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
And that means that you were so talented, it's so natural that you were able to start at 19 years old. And I'm a musician, so I play music. That's what I do. And it's the same with music. Like the guys, you know, the really experts, the ones that are the best, they start at like 2. You hear the stories and, you know, 4 years old they were playing and they were, you know, and then they do 8, 10 hours a day. The ones that start at 20 and that get there, it's because they're special. They're special. They were able to do that without the first 10 years of work because it's so natural and it comes easy to them. And you're one of those special people that you can start at 19 and accomplish what most people don't even accomplish in circus because they don't have that special, that it factor. There's something called the it factor, and it seems to me that you definitely have it. So that's props to you.
Well, there are many factors, right? That's what I said at the beginning. My parents, you know, the place where I was born, many cultural factors that made me different, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And, you know, we didn't talk about many things that are into my life that are very, very different, you know, my personality. I discovered that I have things that is like, ooh, I'm kind of in one side of society that, yes, it's a little bit underground in a way. But I managed somehow to be also sociable, you know, or I don't know, you know, sociably accepted and and find ways to be really like sympathetic, you know, like
yes,
with
exactly.
people and make friends, but not, you know, like many people like me would be not that appreciated, and I was very lucky probably because of, you know, my parents, my way of being. You know, like, very honest as well.
All right, so David, where is it in fact that you are now? So based on all of the experience and all of the inspiration, all the work that you've done at this very moment, what is your current, I guess, what you do right now, your current job, so to speak, what you do?
Well, you know, because of all this mixed of good luck and, you know, my personality and all that, when the pandemic arrived, I was shocked, right? Like every artist here and in the world. But I had the chance that I met, you know, this place, I don't know if you know about Libertines, but the Club L, it's a Libertine club.
Okay.
And I'm part of that community. I discovered that place with my partner.
Yeah.
At that moment, you know, she told me, David, you need to go to this place. And I met the owner. The owner wanted to do performance there.
Oh.
So we started to do little performance just before the pandemic. And when the pandemic arrived, they closed, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, it's a Libertine club. What do you do during the pandemic?
Yeah.
So when the restaurants start to open, only the restaurants,
Yeah.
they say, David, and Lisandro, my partner, like, do you want to create a show? Because we need to do something. You know, we open as a restaurant, but we need to do something else. And we created our first show about open couples, about you know, like the lifestyle that is the libertine lifestyle. We were able to touch each other, to be close, because we were living in the same address, right?
Yeah.
So we did a show in a 4x4 feet.
Wow.
With a little, he do very, very nice. I put like a lot of things that I learned in all my career, all together in a show that is called The Forbidden Kiss.
Okay.
It's about a couple that they opened their relationship during the pandemic.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
So it's very stupid, right? They are in their
That would
apartment. So we put a lot of clown, we put texts, live songs, and we were very close. And we were at 1.5 meters from the audience. Everyone were wearing masks, you know, at that moment. Mm-hmm. But we had a big success doing that because it was a very special performance. Like there were some sexuality in the show, but there were some clowny things like juggling dildos and stuff like that.
Of course.
Ping pong balls, you know, air sex, like an imaginary orgy with.
Oh my
you know,
God.
stuff like that. So it was very original. We did many newspaper, and I think we were the only performance in Montreal for a few months before the first theater, before anyone. We were there performing, doing a erotic circus show.
Wow.
So this company, it's called Cirque Intime. Intimate.
Is that your company?
That's your
With my partner, Intimate Circus.
Nice.
Wow.
And from that moment, we are partners of Club L. Club L is the most, well-known libertine club in North America right now, I think. And
Oh, wow.
we are doing animations every weekend. We are collaborating to the artistic direction. I'm doing the artistic and the technical. We're doing like things that we cannot do any other places, you know.
Yeah.
It's very, very.
Does it make me
It's
a
a-
pig
it's
if
a
I ask
playground.
if there's any videos?
Yeah. Yes, it does, Manny.
Okay. Just asking.
There are a lot of images on Instagram, Facebook,
Okay.
and I mean,
Tonight's viewing.
and you know, our latest project, it's called Tapas and Poetry.
Oh.
It's erotic literature with very, very good writers that read their work, and we improvise circus and like physical performance while the reading is done.
Oh.
And we offer tapas, Spanish tapas, like do the menu. It's like I taste everything for a few months just to this is tasting like my grandmother.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
And we offer for a drink, you ask for a drink and then you have something for free, like in Spain. Not here. They call it tapas, but you need to pay $20 for it.
Wow.
So that's
That
the
is
concept.
really interesting.
Tapas and poetry with Cirque Intime doing performances, and the next one is the 2nd of May.
Oh.
Okay.
It's the third that we do, and the first one was in collaboration with Salon du Livre de Montréal.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a big and very interesting thing, if you wanna check it out.
Sure.
It's we are selling tickets on Le Point de Vente, and
Okay.
everything is there. So I would love
where
that.
can people go to find that? Like where can people
in
go
our
to get tickets?
our page, Facebook is Cirque Intime, Instagram Cirque Intime.
Okay.
We have cirqueintime.com, and you could find all that very easy also on Club L, clubl.com can you check it out now for me?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
Club L is very famous right now. Cirque Intime, we have our space also in their website.
Yeah.
It's something that you're gonna like in 1 minute you're gonna find all the info.
So cool.
And it's a very interesting place to discover. Our tapas and poetry actually is not part of Club L project, so anyone can come. You don't need to be a member.
Yeah.
It's a good
nice.
opportunity just to discover the place. just by buying a ticket like that, you know.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
nice,
So
nice.
you see, George Costanza in Seinfeld was right when he wanted to have sex and eat right after, right? Remember that
Yeah.
episode?
Only you would come up.
He had the
Only
sandwich.
you, Bonnie.
He had the sandwich under the bed.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I mixed my two loves.
It's actually exactly like that. Good food, good community.
fantastic.
All about consent, all about being very ethical and very respectful to
Yeah.
anyone. It's probably the safest place just to have a drink and have a little movement like this. And then to meet people that are open-minded and that are not dangerous,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
the nightlife in the world, it becomes a little bit like shark,
Infested
trying
waters,
to
yeah.
hunt. So this is completely different. And if you come, you're gonna realize that art, sex, and food together.
My God, Bonnie, your dream. Jesus Christ.
Holy man.
It's reality.
Fantastic. That's amazing.
Yeah. So now that we're all up to speed, and now obviously we're very interested and very intrigued by this. Now we have a game. It's called Rapid Response.
Ooh.
Okay. So what it is Stefano's gonna ask a question, and you have to think of 3 things, related to the question. So normally we do it very quickly, but here it doesn't really happen that
You'll
quickly.
see. I'll
Okay,
ask Lisa a question.
Can you, I think I left something to drink just around you, I'm sorry. Because if I need to be fast, oh my God. Oh shit. It's okay? Gracias. Merci beaucoup.
So I'll ask Lisa the first question,
Yeah.
and then you'll see how she responds.
It can be anything, right?
Yeah.
You'll see. I'll ask her a question. Lisa, name 3 reasons why someone would dress up in a costume.
Halloween. For shits and giggles.
And for a tapas night.
For a tapas night. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Is cosplay part of it?
Like costumes.
Yeah, I mean we have all kind of themes, and actually we work on the program of all these themes.
Yeah.
So we are going everywhere, we do in Galactica, so we have the ovnis, extraterrestrials, aliens coming.
Probing. Okay.
Yeah.
So cool.
This weekend is Bordel Western.
Ooh.
Of course. Hey, man.
Rodeo.
Wow. Okay, so David, here's this. Name 3 things to cure a hangover.
Oh, yeah. So,
He can name 8.
the Mexicans are the best for this, right? So they call it michelada. Michelada is like a Winchestershire sauce.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yes.
We're
And
Chestershire,
In my
everyone
baby
laughs
season,
with
yes.
my Winchestershire
it's-
sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, whatever.
Yeah.
Tabasco,
Yeah.
lemon juice,
Okay. It's a
You
bloody
know?
Caesar.
and then you put
Vodka.
beer. No, tomato juice,
Clamato,
clamato,
yeah.
and beer.
And beer.
Beer, yeah.
What kind of beer? Blonde?
This is to
red?
cure-
Yeah,
hangover?
blonde. Yeah, so you start.
He's gonna rewind.
So you go, So you go to the first place you find. You sit down, terrace, and you say like michelada, and then aguachile. Aguachile is like a salad, only vegetables, basic vegetables, and a lot of chili.
Okay.
So
Wow.
then that is just like both
soaks up
things
the
work
alcohol.
very good, and then you ask for like a soup.
Okay.
Hot soup, and then you are like ready to start the game.
I used to ask for a bucket. That's where my head was going.
Yeah, but this is really, it works.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Lisa, name 3 things you say when you are surprised. She asks herself the weirdest questions.
What 3 things I say when I'm surprised?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm excited. Or
That's so bad.
woo.
So bad. So bad. Lisa's so bad. David, give us 3 reasons why you would wear a blindfold. I could name 4.
I do it in many performances, of course.
Do you juggle with the blindfold?
Yeah, I do all you saw today. I do it blindfolded.
Holy shit, are you serious?
I can't even do it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I do it mainly when I perform, you know, but the other day I do it for fun with a friend, improvising on, you know, pole dancing.
Yeah.
Pole dance, but on the air, like aerial pole dance, and we had two, and we were just playing, no, you know, we were not doing for the people.
Yeah.
And after 5 minutes, I didn't even know where I was. We were spinning and all that.
Wow.
So I think I do that for fun.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Most people do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa, name 3 things you can never say no to.
French fries.
Okay.
It's bad. French fries, Twizzlers,
Yeah. That's a good one.
and people giving me money. Can't say no.
That's true. Okay, David, you get the last question, and it's name 3 excuses that you could use to get out of anything.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's a hard one, because then everyone's going to know whenever he says that.
Well, I did like a very, about sexuality and spirituality camp. And I learned, you know, that they do this thing of saying like, excuse me, I really need to feed my inner child or things like that. So I need to take like 30 minutes for myself to recover the, you know, the energy that are something really complex like that. So everyone look at you like,
What?
You need this time.
okay.
Yeah.
And you know, I use it when I really am, you know, I need to escape from a situation. You know, you become very serious, and you know your yoga master come out and you say something like that, it works. It doesn't matter who you are, you suddenly look like someone very, very elevated.
True.
And you know, no one understands what you're talking
you're
about.
talking
So
about, it
anyway,
doesn't matter.
but you can live like kind of levitating.
Yeah.
So what other excuse can you use?
I could say, like, guys, I'm sorry, but I need to shit.
That always works, right?
Yeah, because you say something like really gross like that, everyone is like, whoa, it must be very, very urgent, right?
And they're thinking you're holding in the farts too. So and if at a certain point you can't hold it in, it's going to be very smelly.
disgusting.
So go, bro.
And the last one, it works very, very well as well. It's like, sorry, I have an urgency with my kids.
Oh,
that
yes, yes. Yeah.
Kids, you know, kids
Yeah,
first.
true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's
It's
true.
totally true. Oh
It
my
is-
God.
Doesn't make you a really nice guy using your kids as an excuse, but
Oh,
it
no,
works.
but I only
works.
say it when it's true. That
There
one,
you go. See,
that
that
one
makes-
is always almost.
That's true.
There you go. It's true. That's okay. So those were the questions. Oh my God, you're actually pretty. I think this is the fastest we ever.
He was ready for
You
them,
were
yeah.
ready for them. That's awesome. So I'd like to thank you for appearing, David. We're
David,
actually
thank you.
done already.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for showing us all this incredible stuff.
It's a very interesting podcast. I've never seen any of that stuff, and,
Yeah.
and you do it fantastically. And props
Yeah.
to you. It's,
You can check all of my work, the you know, video poems and a lot of stupid and artistic things in my YouTube channel, David Menes Rodrigues,
Good.
or my davidmenes.com. You know, I have a website for myself, and I have a lot of videos to check about.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Not me doing it because like
No.
that was like the. What do you mean no? Quiet.
yeah, go.
I tried. No, I didn't. Actually, it was very, very difficult. So you make it look very, very easy. So thanks so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for our brother podcast sessions with Steph and our cousin podcast, Likumbari podcast. So guys, thank you so much. We'll catch you soon. And to
Get the ball going.
look how cool this is. This is awesome. This is like
Just
crazy.
like nothing. And he's gonna, check Facebook at the same time. Look at
Yeah.
that.
You know, you have to see this. This is crazy. Oh, go smile.
Look at
Wait, we're taking the chairs. Yay!
And that's the thumbnail.
Selfie! Alrighty, that just freaks me out. So guys, thanks so much and have yourself a great night. Catch you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.